Welcome back. My name is Andrea. I am the Buckeye Stitcher. Today we are continuing on our journey for the beaded cross stitch. This one right here. We kitted it up last time, and I was looking at it, and I'm like, I feel like I want a grid for this one, or at least somewhat of a grid, because I'm pretty sure I have enough space, but I'm kind of second guessing myself. But I figured if I'm going to grid, then I might as well take you guys along and, show you how I do that. So let me move this. Okay. Oof. Okay. All right. So let me zoom in. Okay. Okay. So these marks here are the marks I made when I was um, getting ready to cut the fabric. This, if I did it right, this should be the size of the oh my gosh, the pattern, and I should be okay. But we're gonna we're gonna find out because I'm not sure. So when I grid, and I have tried so many different types of gridding supplies. I've tried fishing line and water soluble and just everything. The best thing I've ever found was heat uh friction pens. Wow, if I could talk. Friction pens are heat erasable. So you obviously I'm going to wash this when I'm done, but you technically don't have to, because water's not going to do anything to this. I mean, hot water would, but the thing is when you generate some heat, some friction, the mark goes away. And I'm not gonna do it all the way because I need that mark. But this is the best way I have found to grid. It's the easiest, it's the fastest, and I've never had a problem with the marks coming back. There is a possibility that they could, but here's the thing: even if they do, just hit it with a hair dryer and they'll go away again. And I think eventually, after doing it a few times, it will stay away. But I've never actually even had to do that. I've never had the marks come back on my stuff. So, and if you live in a hot environment, you probably don't even have to worry. Um, if you live in a hot environment, I don't know if this would work. Give it a shot. I don't know. Let me know. But I live in Ohio, obviously, Buckeye Stitcher. And so we can go from over 100 in the summer to -30 in the winter. So in the winter, if it's going to come back, it's going to be in the winter, and I've never had one come back in the winter. So that's my 2 cents on it. Yeah, I just like this because it's easy. It's easy and it's fast, and you're literally just counting and marking. So, this is what is this? Pilot. There we go. This is the Friction Pilot Friction. I get the 0.5 because I don't want giant. I didn't want lines too big. Um, I think they have a 0.7 as well. And I got the 4 colors because I actually like gridding in gray because it's not too distracting. But if there's something that I need to, like, if I drew a line wrong, which I did in my last project, if I drew a line wrong in gray, then I can switch over to red, green, or blue and fix the line, and that way I know, okay, I got to follow the other color because the gray color is wrong. But I do like how unobtrusive the gray is. Okay, so I have counted the pattern. It's a square pattern, and it is 75 stitches by 75 stitches. Now the fifth stitch in both directions is actually just a plain border, so the actual stitching area is actually 74 by 74. So as long as I have, and I should have more than that, as long as I have those 74, hopefully 75 by 75, I should be good. I don't know if I'm going to grid this whole thing. I might, I don't know, but I just, for my peace of mind before starting to stitch this, I just wanted to make sure that I had enough, because I'm planning on starting here. And yeah, just hopefully. So what I use for stitching, wow, no, what I use for gridding, other than the friction pen, is I use any type of needle. I use a needle that I can stick in the fabric and it won't fall out. And you're going to see why. And then I always have, I mean, I have needles all over the place, but I always have a second needle on hand. So I have dyslexia and dyscalculia. So yeah, counting's hard. But yeah, it, you're going to see me counting a lot today. So I try not to make mistakes, but you know, it happens. Okay. So this is, like I said, I want to start over here. I want this to be my starting, oh my gosh, vertical line. So I'm going to go from here, trying to see. Turn down the brightness a little. Yeah, there we go. All right. It was a little bright, wasn't it? Okay. So I hope it's okay now. So I'm going to start from here. This is the outside, the outside vertical line. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I'm going to put that needle in there. And then I'm going to take a second needle and I'm going to count again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My eyes went crooked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And what also helps is I have my other hand, I have my other hand behind. And so when I'm counting the second time, I like to move my finger along the side, along the bottom of it, so that I can basically poke myself 10 times. And it just helps, especially with the dyslexia and the dyscalculia, it just helps, you know, with the counting as well. So so this is 10. So I'm going to mark that. There is something on my camera. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to start again. So from this, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, hopefully. Let me put this down here so I'm not reaching across all the time. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. So we're gonna draw that there, and you draw the lines right over the holes, not in between, not, you know, on the hole, because that's where your stitching is going to be. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we come back and do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Oh my goodness. Let's try this again. Let's go down here, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. I'm doing pretty good today. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The best advice I can give you for gridding is take your time. I'm gonna clean that up a little bit. Take your time in doing it. And count at least twice. If there's any doubt in your mind that you might have counted wrong, start again. Even if you count the same line 10 times, count it. Because if the gridding is messed up, and trust me, I speak from experience, if the gridding is messed up, it's going to throw everything off, and then you're going to have to frog out an entire pattern that was 94% done because you made a line wrong and the pattern is now in the wrong spot. So anyway, so we're going to start again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And I guess the thing that oops, I got my camera in my way. Okay, good. I guess the one thing that messed me up when I started gridding was where to start counting. Do you count, like, is this one or is this one? So I always put my needle in the on the line, but you don't count that as one. You start it in the next one. So it's 10 across. And then when you get to 10, that's where you put your new line. And then it's another 10. So, and if you just want to check to make sure you have 10 stitches, just take your needle or pen or whatever and go and kind of fake cross stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So as long as you have 10 stitches in a row, you're doing it right. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So come here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. I'm getting a little worried. I am. I think this might be too small. Not gonna lie, I'm getting a little worried. So this is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Oh no, I lied. Never mind. We're fine. That didn't look like 6. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If we did it right, this should be our last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Okay, good, good, good. All right. And I'm going to do the exact same thing, but going up or going down, however you want to do it. So you can grid it out completely now at this point if you wanted to extend all these lines going up or down or over, across, wherever. Just make sure you stay. Focus. Why are you doing this? Don't do that. Hey, there we go. As long as just make sure you stay in the same row. I have hopped when drawing lines continuously down. I have hopped from, I've hopped one over or one down and not realized it until I was already already stitching. I know some people only extend their lines a little bit, and the reason they do that is it is to ensure that they're not making a mistake. But what they'll do is they'll just grid out 2 or 3 columns and rows. So they'll have, maybe this whole section here, they'll have fully gridded out, vertical and horizontal. But then up here, let me zoom out. There we go. But then up here, it would be nothing. It would be just a white Ada. And as they cross stitch up, as they get closer to where it's not gridded, then they would once again just take their pen and extend up again. And that's a good way of doing it. Because I really do think you'll make less mistakes doing it that way. But yeah, I do like that. I've never tried that before, but in this one I'm going to. So yeah, I don't think like I said, I'm gonna grid out, maybe starting down here. I'm gonna grid out the horizontal just like I did the vertical, just counting. If this is where I'm gonna start. I think I zoomed you out, didn't I? I did. Hold on, let me zoom you back in. Okay, so if this is where I'm going to start, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's where I would draw my line. So yeah, that's how I grid. It's not too bad. I don't like super complicated things, I like, there we go. I like nice and easy things. So I hope this helps someone. I hope this made sense. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I would be happy to help in any way I can. But I'm going to finish grading this up, and we're going to get started on this. And I am super, super excited because he is just, there we go. He is just too cute. I cannot wait. So please subscribe so you don't miss out on any videos with this cutie. And if you like this video, please give it a like down below. And I will see you in the next one. Happy stitching!